Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very happy to be part of your group and meet all the very successful team in America. Remember, throughout the world, Indian engineers, and especially from South India, are considered a very talented group of people. Everywhere, Europe, America, anywhere. So we should be very proud. We are Indians and we are engineering skilled people. Let me take you to my journey as an immigrant. My journey started exactly 50 years ago, 50 years ago. After graduating from Delhi University, I didn't know what to do. So someone told me, go to do some higher education in London. Me and one other guy from our village applied. We both got admission, but the first problem was how to get immigration visa as a student visa. You get college admission, but tough. So the immigration officers interviewed both of us. The second person, they want to make sure after his studies, he will go back to India. Being a rich family, they offered him only option. That means deposit 10 lakhs rupees in a bank and prove it is deposited for 5 years. They cannot take the money out. Being a rich guy, he was able to do that 50 years ago. The question or the challenge they put to me was the question, after graduation, if you are offered a job, what will you do? Will you accept the job offer? I knew it was a trap. So immediately I said, yes, I will offer. I will accept the offer. Based on that answer, they denied my immigration visa. Okay, so I didn't know what to do. But the answer I gave them was discussed in British Parliament. Lead was the MP from London. And they came back. My answer was just. If a country offers you almost a free education and give you a job opportunity, isn't it our moral obligation to accept and help the British government? Within 1 year, my visa was approved. I come. The admission I got was in electronics and communication engineering. That was absolutely new field. Only 1 or 2 colleges in the whole of Britain was able to offer such a degree. Luckily, London University approved that course, and I was one of the first batch to be blessed to study that technology. The problem was everyone, even the college professors, lecturers, students, nobody knows the subject. So they all will come and attend the same class like us. So it is a completely new field. It is a tough, hard work to understand how to make sense. One of the things was very impressed me was before you get a degree, you had to pass a particular course. That was called Engineers in Society. So in the class, I used to create a confusion. I tell professors, this subject has nothing to do with engineering. So why do you force us to pass that exam? So the older professor told me, calm down, you will understand later on in life. What I understood was, that time, engineers talk one language. They know only technology, whereas business administrators, they are completely money men. They know how to manage money. These two groups, they cannot communicate. So when a customer explains what their needs are, engineers will come up with a solution which is beyond the budget. So the first job opportunity I had was one of the top major players in Britain in security field. That company was major defense contractors, and they are also involved in medical electronics. So they had a very good team, nearly 300 top engineers in their research development team. So in the security field, what we do, the marketing person and myself will go and talk to the clients, understand what they need system-wise. In other words, we get a blueprint and concept, what they are looking for, how to achieve. So we come, explain this requirement to design development teams. Because they have so much resources, they were able to come up with a solution. Now, coming back to the idea of what engineers in society means, they are simply telling you, doesn't matter what your skills are, whether you are rocket scientist, nuclear scientist, how do you approach technology with a common sense? That approach helped me to solve some of the very tough projects, both in UK and in USA. I will give you one simple example. My first major assignment was to go to Rolls-Royce headquarters in Derby. Okay, they had a major problem, and the management didn't know how to explain what the issue is. I'm calling the client, they cannot explain what the problem they have. All the high-tech products were installed, but nothing seems to work. So I was 26 years old, I'm going to Rolls-Royce headquarters, I'm asking the upper management, explain what the issue you are facing, how I can resolve. They themselves said, we have no clue, but the system doesn't work. So I told them, give me a chair, let me sit down and watch what is happening when the shift changes. One shift, people go out, another group are coming in. So the security portal where you manage coming in, going out, that is their problem. So I'm looking at the market products available, absolutely nothing available. So I had to design a prototype which will manage flow of people in a commercial major building. That concept proved right, and I became the king. Any major problem in UK, if anybody cannot solve, they will come to me as a last resort. So that is my background in UK. I spent nearly 20 years. I'm married, I have 4 kids and 6 grandchildren. Then during Reagan and Margaret Thatcher, America started making peace with Russia. So the Cold War is almost, it doesn't make sense. So defense contractors started losing business because no more weapons and no more missiles. That was the time I got a US immigration visa. I came, but I was not impressed with American way of life. I went back. I continued for 6 years. Every year I come, I go back. Finally, immigration officers ask me, what is special with you? Whole world is looking for a green card. If you don't want, why can't you give it up? That made me to think what to do. Finally, I said, let me do one experiment. 1 year experiment, come to New York and see how it will work out. Because of my background, finding a job was not difficult. I got a wonderful job, and from that day onwards, I started dealing with the Homeland Security, federal government projects, New York City agencies, almost all New York City buildings, we manage, maintain, design, build. Same with all federal government agency. Homeland Security is the top level security board. We do all their major projects in New York, New Jersey, Boston, Buffalo, Pennsylvania. Now they are inviting us to branch out to all the other states, which we are a little bit nervous to have a branch all over the place, but we have enough job. What I want to convey, when I came to USA, my first task was to resolve a legal issue between one of the major banks and their consultant and the electrical contractors. So they invited 6 companies from USA. 5 companies, they usually send 2-3 men team, to impress. And I'm the only Indian attending the meeting. We were about 25-30 people in the conference room. So the customer explained what the issue is. After listening, I told them that doesn't make sense. The same product I have installed in so many other major buildings in New York City. But the customer didn't understand. All the other companies said that product is junk. Get rid of all the product, let us install brand new. I said, doesn't make sense. I made a deal with that bank saying that me and 2 of my engineers will come analyze what the issue is. If we cannot resolve, you only waste 3 engineers a time, 2 months. Finally, after the conference, the smart Irish engineer, he stopped me at the door saying that what you are telling me is bothering. I want to engage you on a trial period. So I told him, give me all the documents, I should have access to all the records. Give me an office, World Trade Center. They gave me 81st floor, a room where I can sit and analyze. In less than 2 months, not only I found out what is going on, I fixed the problem. All the legal fight disappeared. Every consultant saved his side. Bank was so happy. From that day onwards, they want my full-time attention. They made myself their consultant for New York and New Jersey, all the projects. And they are the one who forced me, do not work for anybody else. Start your own business. And they gave me $100,000 purchase order, telling, go start your business, do not continue as an employee anymore. That is my start. Same approach, federal government, they write spec for the systems, and I will advise them what is possible, what is not possible. So even if a consultant write a spec, I will check, verify, prove what is right, what is wrong. Federal government, they love it. Now, we do federal government job for the last 35 years. We are the only contractors having that privilege. In New York, all the new construction in any federal job buildings is right now controlled by 3 Indians, 2 construction company and third one us. So we are very proud we are able to do that. What I'm going to tell all the young engineers who want to be in the engineering field, it is not what you know how to solve problems. As an engineer, you will face tremendous confusing ideas and issues, how you calmly, meaningfully decide what is the correct approach, how you can come up with a solution with a minimum material or financial investment. Brevity is the soul of wit. We have to use technology where it is appropriate to solve the problem. The other thing I want to convey, I went to India, I went to Canada. What I find is a very sorrowful situation. All the families in our neighborhood, in Trachur, Ernakulam, all the youngsters, they ran away. Either Australia, Canada, USA, Britain, only very old couple live there. Very, very pathetic situation. I went to Canada. I found in one district, a small village, there is a college. They offer higher education. 45 Malayali engineers are in that one particular village. And I am asking, what are they doing? Just for survival, they are going and working in the Walmart and other supermarket. They don't even get a $15 an hour. You know, it is very tough. So what I did was, one of our family in Simcoe, I forced that person to start a business. And I am outsourcing some of my headache to them. Same way, when I recently went to Kerala, I was talking to one of the young high school teacher. She just finished her B.Ed and she is starting her teaching in a high school. I asked her salary. She said, no, uncle, I'm not paid, just experience. So I showed her some computer skills, and today we are outsourcing some of the work to her. So as an engineer, we can do tremendous things to help the people in India, Canada, Australia, Britain, wherever it is, create a small pockets of willing people, those who escaped our situation and they are well settled. Come together, we can help them. Here in the country, what we do, we take a summer intern and we train them on so many different fields. Doesn't matter what your background. If you have a basic engineering skills, electronics, computers, mechanical engineering, computer in any field, come, we will give you an opportunity to learn various skills. You can be the best in your field. So that is what I want. The other advice I give children a common sense approach in life. I encourage all the children or parents, teach them how to play chess, Sudoku, and Indian rummy. Anyone play rummy? Very intellectual games. I entertain 70, 80, 90-year-old people with all these games so that their brain will work, they will know how to tackle tough situation. That's all. I hope you understand what I'm trying to convey. God bless.
Wow, what an inspiring journey. Thank you, Mr. Joy, for your generous contributions. I would now like to give a warm welcome back on stage our ex-Kean President Chair, Mr. Shaji Kuriakos, for the second plaque presentation.
Hello. Thank you, Joy Uncle, for giving an excellent speech. Really, it was motivating. To tell you the truth, this is the first time I'm hearing such a great message. I think we had to have a more continuous talk to learn from you a lot. Thank you, and I'm sure His message is really inspirational, and we are very happy to have this location. This is first time this having a great regional meeting like this. And my name is Shaji Kyriakos, and I'm with Kean for some time. I'm one of the president in 2022, and I'm sure this event will create, with the help of Biju and other Biju and John, you guys will take the Kean to the next level. So now, this time, I'd like to, Kean is very happy and very proud to have Joe Engel for you become a grand sponsor of this program. Thank you for that. And on behalf of Kean, I would like to present you this plaque. Let me read this. Kerala Engineering Graduates Association of Northeast America, Kean, presented to T.R. Joy and Associate with a deep appreciation for your wholehearted support to our endeavors, presented on May 4th, 2024 at the Kean's Long Island Regional Meeting. Thank you.